Online, and I saw them while the audiences at Comedy Day. Please give it up for Nola Bradley!
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good!
Great. I want to start off, before I get into my set, I just want to give everybody a quick disclaimer so we're all on the same page, okay? Because we're all here to have fun, all right? So I've been diagnosed with CPTSD, borderline personality disorder, bipolar disorder, severe chronic depression, autism, and ADHD. So no pressure at all. Again, we're all here to have fun. But if you guys don't laugh at my fucking person, I will kill myself. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter if you laugh. No, seriously. I struggle with suicidal ideation. It's something I've been working really hard to overcome. And the one thing that keeps me going is I know that nothing would bring Donald Trump and his MAGA minions more joy than knowing some black trans bitch offed herself because they made life unbearable for her. And the thought of pleasuring Donald Trump makes me want to kill myself. Honestly, even like thinking about Donald Trump, it just really makes me wish that we had a more open-minded president, you know? Like Kennedy or Lincoln. If you're filming me, I didn't say that. Quick question. Has anybody in the audience ever tried to kill a man before? No? Why not? I have. And I highly recommend it. Fair warning though, it might make you trans. I've been trying to kill the same man for 37 years. And this nigga just won't die. I've tried everything. I feel like Wile E. Coyote if he had a gender identity crisis. I've tried to throw him in front of my ex's moving vehicle. Yeah. Borderline personality, remember that? I've tried to feed him a healthy diet of cocaine and alcohol for 15 years. Turns out he likes that. And I tried to hang him, but he was too tall for the kitchen doorway. That's okay. But it turns out I can't kill him. All I can do is love him and integrate him. So that's why my name is Nola Bradley. Because Bradley will never die. He will always be a part of me. All right? So now we can get into the set. Has anyone here ever played make-believe before? That was my favorite game when I was little. I loved to pretend. The only problem is I never fucking stopped playing. I played well into adulthood. Anyone here ever lie to strangers before? Isn't that so much fucking fun? Oh, excuse me, I'm the heiress to the big ladder fortune. What the fuck? But I love lying to strangers, right? So, for example, one time, when I was about 20 or 21 years old, I convinced an entire house party that I was British, including another British person. And it was all fun and games. The gag went on, or no one really cared that they were being lied to. The only problem was the British bloke kept asking me questions about England that I couldn't possibly answer. So, do you know what I did? I dropped the act. I actually remember the first time I started playing make-believe. I was about 3 years old in Inglewood, California, where I'm from. Go Dodgers. I know I'm in enemy territory, but I don't care. And my mom and my stepdad were in the living room with my baby brother, who was only a few months old at the time, and I was off to my own devices in my parents' room. And I found a pair of my mother's heels. And they were so beautiful, so I decided to put them on. Or, walk in them, because I was only 3. But I came strutting into the living room like the little bad bitch I always knew I was. Look at me, mama. And she clapped, she thought I was cute as hell. Because I am. But my brother's dad picked me up like a piece of stolen luggage at LAX, carried me into the bedroom, and I'll spare you the gory details, but I knew right then and there what my role was. Boy. Except, as an actor, I only had shitty references to draw from How to Be a Man. It was like taking reading lessons from Floyd Mayweather, Probably gonna fail that spelling bee. So when you're raised by ain't shit ass niggas, what do you think I became? An ain't shit ass nigga. In fact, I was the Beyonce of toxic men. I don't think there are any in here, but just in case if there are any cishet men in the room, I'll translate that into straight for you. I was the LeBron James of toxic ass men. Which means I performed at such a high level for such a long time that I had to be the greatest of all time, right? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me walk that back a little bit, because I was probably more like Kelly Rowland. Because I'm reminded that people like CeeLo Green exist. Now, if you don't know who CeeLo Green is, join me on an adventure. Close your eyes and imagine the Mucinex monster. Now imagine that Mucinex monster is wearing a bedazzled bodysuit. Now imagine that bedazzled Mucinex monster writes just the catchiest songs you've ever heard, and is also a registered sex offender. That is CeeLo Green. But when I think about my toxic behavior, especially towards women in my past, I realize now that it was all just jealousy, right? I used to look at women the same way that dude you know from high school who can't get over his varsity days looks at pro athletes. Oh, if I didn't twist my ankle back in freshman year, I could have went pro, Yes, Chad, I know, baby. If it weren't for this, I too would have been a Hall of Fame bad bitch. Jersey retired, name in the rafters, the whole kit and caboodle, Steph Cunty, if you will. Do you know what lengths people will go to hide a secret when they're hiding? So back when I was a teenager, I was actually a very accomplished athlete. I was a state champion caliber sprinter, and I was the captain of my basketball team. And we went to an out-of-state tournament, and I was caught trying on pantyhose that I stole from my mama by a freshman on the varsity team. I panicked, I threw on sweats, and I tried to act like nothing happened. But the next day at practice, I bullied this little motherfucker on the court. Hard checked him, fouling, and I just ran him until he puked. And then while he was puking on the side of the court, I went up to his ear and I told him, if you fucking tell anyone, I will make you quit basketball. So Devin, wherever you are, I'm sorry. People are so worried about trans women competing against cis women in sports, but clearly the boys were in danger. But I'm noticing I'm still attached to my masculinity in really weird ways, right? Like, I really still like my body. I live in Oakland, so I feel safe having a 6'2" male body. Until I encounter the police. Then I want to be a 5'2" white bitch named Trish. Because Trish don't give a fuck. She will say whatever she wants to the cops. Excuse me, ma'am, you're going 80 miles an hour and swerving in a school zone? Fuck you, motherfucker! Do you know who my husband is? You're gonna lose your goddamn badge! Meanwhile, my black ass. Excuse me, officer, is there a problem? Shut the fuck up and get out of the car! Okay, just please don't shoot. She's concealing a gun under her dress. I swear to God, it's not a gun, I'm just blessed. But you said you're a lady. I am a lady, it's just a little more complicated than that. I don't know what the fuck that means. Well, gender and sexuality exist on a spectrum, and no one is one way or another. Most people exist somewhere in the middle. I'm confused and frustrated. I know, so is my mom. I'm gonna frisk you now. I was hoping you would say that. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm Noah Bradley. Follow me on Instagram at nx.NolahBradley. Have a beautiful night.
Can you tell us about the show you run in Oakland?
Yeah, so I put on a monthly show every second Saturday of the month called Auntie Nola's Dollhouse. It's a comedy show that uplifts queer, black, and femme voices. Any intersection of those identities gets you my time at my show because there's not enough of that, especially on the other side of the bridge. So I want to make a home where I didn't find one.
Everybody go to her show. All right. Our next performer is not only a comedian,